Good morning. I'm standing in front of this beautiful hotel. Really worth it. I'm going to give it a shout out. Not even going to attempt to say the name, but I'll put a photo up. The sun is shining. The skies are blue. I've had a beautiful breakfast, an okay-ish sleep, and I'm really quite excited to ride today. I had the best riding day yesterday, so hopefully we can even improve on it today. We might even get across the Austrian border. Let's see where it takes us.
I have to tell myself, stop looking at the horizon, Karina, stop looking at the horizon, at the wind turbines that are like the hypnotist spirals to me. Nice little town. I'm not sure what road we're on. I will find out for you at some point. But it's taken us through woods and lovely roads, beautiful towns and villages, and a mixture of more modern and old towns. It really is another lovely route. This is so beautiful, and it's reminded me of something that happened to me yesterday. 1 minute I was riding along like this and feeling so much joy that I could cry with happiness. 10 minutes later, being so stressed I was tearing my hair out and wanted to scream. And the reason for that was we went to a petrol garage and I had to get my fuel tank out of my panniers. So I'm thinking, right, I've got this fuel can in case I run out of petrol, but it's empty, right? So I best to fill it. And when we got it out, the hole was tiny. You'll see on yesterday's vlog how small it was. So I couldn't fill it up, and then I had all this stuff everywhere. I was trying to get it all back in my panniers. I was trying to then go and pay for the petrol I put in my fuel tank, and my card wouldn't work. I've got cars behind me. My key thing keeps bleeping. I sat on my gloves to get away quickly, and then lost one of my gloves. And I'd gone from 0 to 10 in like seconds. And I was so stressed. And then I had to remind myself, the Buddhist way of thinking is that there is nothing wrong out there. What happens, happens. The only thing that's wrong is what we make of it all. So I took a deep breath. I counted to 10 to give my new brain time to kick in and to overtake my old brain. And I started again and carried on enjoying the ride. All these poppies in the field. There are loads and loads of poppies over here, which reminds me a lot of Andy and his war history tour in France. I am hoping possibly to go to France after Austria and go to the war grave. A little town of Kaldorf, Kaldorf. Blink and you miss it. We are out of it again. Yeah, his great uncle Fred has a war grave there. I did the genealogy to find out about him because it wasn't sure whether he had. The family never spoke about him, and Andy's mum didn't know what had happened to him and whether he'd run off. But it actually turns out he was a war hero. race, and he died at the Battle of Arras. And then when I did my genealogy for my family, I found my great-great-uncle Percy also died at the Battle of Arras, and our uncles died one day apart. So I'm hopefully going to go and get to their graves, and also to my great-granddad Robert Neal as well.
Gonna go and get coffee here because it's called the Crown. And I said to Alison, because I am an old crone, she said, "What, you looking for confirmation?" I said, "Well, yes, it is a compliment, because I am a witch." And that's fine. This place is closed. We're going to try the Gasthof next door. We've just come off the main drag into a place called Ergolding just to get off the bikes, get our helmets off, stretch our legs a bit, take some painkillers because my coccyx are a bit painful. Been riding an hour and 40 minutes since our last coffee stop, and it was a good route, but you have to take my word for it because my GoPro's giving up the ghost at the moment, and it won't turn on or off, and the battery's jammed in there, so that's all good fun. But anyway, we went over the river Danube, which was really nice, quite swampy. Don't know if it's usually like that or just from the floods, but that was good. We've been through towns, some more modern towns actually, and towns that have Wellington boots and shoes hanging off their street signs, or the town sign should I say. And also in the houses they have lots of big wooden red hearts, which I assume is where it's commemorating people that they've lost, because some of them are almost like totem poles with all this memorabilia on it. And there was also these big nets with all these, it looked like vines, whether it's a different sort of grapevine. Are they grapevines, do you know? You know the big nets that we saw?
Oh
yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, grapevines, but a very different way of growing them. They look like bindweed climbing up. But there you go. We might be able to get the GoPro working. If we don't, we'll just carry on. And
I've got another one.
Oh yeah. If not, I might have to borrow Alison's. And if you want to know the route we've been riding, then just watch till the end and you'll see the relive route, and I'll put the link for it in the description so you can ride it yourself if you want to. It's just coming up to 5:20. The sun's shining. We've decided we're going to push on to Altmünster, our final destination. My battery is completely stuck in my GoPro, but do you know what? I used to pride myself on just being a girl with a phone, so here we are again, back to the start. I just had to stop and say, we're in Austria! Yeah! We're now over the border in Austria. I know I couldn't film any of it, but do you know what? It's kind of meant that I've kept it to myself, that I've enjoyed every minute, and I'm really, really quite emotional. It's just an incredible feeling. Obviously, there's a huge, huge part of my life missing, but it's because of him that I'm here today, because he believed in me. He had faith in me that I could be more than my walker and my wheelchair. And he found a way, and together we found a way. And just to think that, you know, in 2020 and 2021, he was pushing me around in a wheelchair. And he got poorly and now roles reversed. But I'll be forever grateful in my heart because he had faith in me. And because of that, I believed in myself. But not for 1 minute did I ever think that I'd be riding through Europe, through Holland and Germany, and over the borders into Austria. But I'm here, and I've done it. Have faith. Have faith in yourself. Remember, recovery isn't about being your old self. It's about living the best we can each day in what we've got and how we are. And you know what? My new self, this new me, I'm living, I'm alive. It's actually better than that old me. So embrace everything that comes your way. Accept it. Welcome it in, no matter how awful it seems at the time. We really can make changes. We really can grow. And I'm just, for once, lost for words. I've run out. Filled up. I can see the rock in the background, which apparently when we get through it or over it, there's a beautiful lake, and that's how we're really at Altmünster. I'm so excited. We've ridden 240 miles today. It's a little bit less than the Riva because I relive even because I hadn't set it until we filled up. Everything happens for a reason, right? My battery's well and truly stuck inside there. Still on light, can't do anything with it. Editing's going to be short and sweet today and quick, and that means I can get some rest. Food first, and then in here for a good bit of shut-eye. Ta-ta for now. So like the battery's actually like melted in there and it's smoking. Yeah. We've actually got it on, but it's smoking. Oh my goodness. And we still can't get it out.